Welcome back to another episode. Today is Friday, where we go over our weekly update on the 2K to 10K challenge. So here's a quick update on what took place and what we plan to do for next week. Let's go. All right, jumping straight into it, let's go over what happened this week and what took place. So we had earnings coming up on a bunch of big companies where they report how much they made for the quarter. We had Vertiv at 4 shares and we expected them to be earnings, and which they did, but they are currently down 10% from last week's high. And I'll tell you the reason for that. So if you scroll down here on your Robinhood app, going down to earnings, they have a little section where you see the EPS, which means estimate per shares, or earnings per share, sorry. They expected 0.82. Company reported 0.99. So they actually beat earnings, which means they made more money this quarter than they did last quarter. But the reason the stock fell around 10% is because the guidance on which they said in the future how much revenue that they would make, it was a little bit lower than expected. So when that happens, that can cause a drop in the current, even though we have not experienced the future yet. That's what happened with Vertiv. I still believe in this company. I'll still invest, and I may buy a share today, actually, because we did add 125 as we do each week if you follow the challenge. Next up, we have NVDA. For the week, we were up 7%, around 8%, 7.5%. So you're slowly seeing NVIDIA climb back up from last week's dip. It's gonna be a lot of turbulence with these stocks, especially NVIDIA. It's gonna be up and down. You gotta just hold through the waves and waters. So I expect this stock to be in the 200s. So we have it at average cost of 130. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, Berkshire, we're up 4% today. Nothing new change here. I do want to fill out that other share so that we have 2 shares. We are almost at the 2K club, so we are $1,937. We got cryptos coming back up from the dips. Dodge, we're still down 38%, which is kind of significant, but it's not really. It was when we first had the account, and the account was only at like $200. $52 compared to $200 is a lot more than $52 compared to almost $2,000. So the more you add in there, the less your losses will look on paper. Exxon is still moving. We're up 12% on there. TPL is slowly climbing back up. If you take a look at the charts from that dip on January 27th, we are up, or it's back up 13, 14, 15%. So slowly getting its way back up to recent highs. All right, so we have the 125 in our buying power. Let's see what stock we will buy today. So I'm looking at Vertiv. I kind of want to buy at this low, which is 100 or anything under 100, $97, which I have drawn on my Webull account. So I might just wait for that dip, but also I have a rule. So when you're down around 10%, you buy back into your share to get a lower average cost. So we're at 9%. So I think I actually am going to buy the Vertiv stock. So let's do that now. 125. Then where it has dollar amount, you click on the top corner where it says buy in shares. So you just buy one and it'll purchase it at whatever market price is currently at. So in this case, it's 108.24. So I'll go ahead and swipe up. Okay. So we are good on there, and then I'll put the remaining $16 into BRKB. Let's do that. Now you switch back to buying dollars because you don't have enough for a full share. So we'll do the remaining available buying power, which is $16.72. Go ahead and swipe up. All right, and we are maxed out on our buying power. We have no more until next week. So this is just a quick update. We're almost at the 2K, the level 2. However you want to call it. A lot of great things in store. It's still just February, so we have a long ways to wait to end 2025 to get to the 10K challenge. So follow for more and keep an eye out. Peace.